What's up, y'all? I do got some hauls to share with you guys, but I also got some food. Yeah, it's been a while, right? BC convinced me to try the McDonald's. I don't even know what it's called. Signature crafted burger, something like that. Usually when I go into trying something new, I've seen the commercials, or I know all the details and what I'm getting into, but I've been seeing them, but it's just, knowing that they're more on the pricier side and stuff, it's like, come on, I'm a budget collector, so like I mostly stick with the value menu so that the rest of my money can go to toys. But anyway, I did decide to try something, so I'll show you guys. So it is signature crafted recipes, and I am trying what BC recommended is the what's this? Maple bacon Dijon. And you can actually pick the style of bun, and I think I was just kind of like, I don't know. So I just picked one. I think it's the artisan roll. It does look good though. It does look good, and my BC said it's kind of like, yeah, it's on the pricier side, but you get what you pay for. You taste the money, and it does look good. Come on, Dijon mustard in there. Yeah, so, and of course, side of fries for my drink. Got myself a vanilla iced coffee. So, you know what? Yeah, it's time to get in on this. Oh, but I did pick up for my daughter some McDonald's as well. It's the Despicable Me Happy Meal. She gets a McNugget, four-piece nuggets with little baby-sized fries. I love these little baby-sized fries. If you're not familiar with them, look at that. Now, mine is just a medium. It's not a large, but there's a little baby-size one compared to it. Plus a Go-Gurt and apple juice for her drink. There's a toy. What number is this? Number 3. Who is this? Groovin' Minion. And the next Happy Meal, the Emoji Movie. That sounds dumb as hell. Anyway, so gonna have this dinner. Me and my daughter are gonna sit here, have this dinner. I'll catch up on some Netflix. She also will be watching. She usually watches YouTube, not my videos. But remember, I got a little haul to share with you guys. All right, so it is holiday time. That sounds weird. Daytime. Holiday time. That's day, space, time, not daytime. Why am I even having this conversation? Anyway, so that burger. Yeah, that was good. It was good stuff. I mean, it wasn't slap your mama good. But as far as McDonald's burgers goes, for the price, the meal is what, like about $7-8? Not bad at all. Not bad at all. It's pretty good. There's especially because of the Dijon mustard in there, it really kind of gives it more of a gourmet feel. Anyway, let's jump right into these hauls. So I got some stuff from Walmart and some stuff from the competitor Target. Which one will have the better stuff? You decide. I don't know why I'm acting weird right now. Anyway, let's just jump right into these hauls. So first up, I actually got a couple WWE figures. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if I've mentioned recently, since I've, and I don't even want to say recently anymore, because when I say something like since I've come back to YouTube, because that's been like since January now, so it's not like, oh, it's just very recent. But, if you put in the scope of, 2 or so years that I was on hiatus, then I guess it makes sense. But anyway, since I've been back, I don't know if I've mentioned that since moving here to Vegas, we now have DirecTV. Back in San Diego, we were cable cutters. Strictly, if you're not familiar with that, that's, not having any cable or, basically cable or satellite service. We were cable cutters. Strictly Netflix and Amazon Prime, which I was fine with that. But in moving here, there was a promo with getting our internet and bundling it with DirecTV. So we went for that. Anyway, long story short, after like over 2 years of not being able to follow WWE again. Now, if you know me, just backtracking a little, if you know me, you know I'm a big WWE fan. I have quite a few earlier videos, some reviewing WWE figures. Some just, I don't know if I think I might have at least one collection video. I probably have more that I've shot that I never got around to uploading. And then you might have even seen in previous San Diego Comic-Con years, I have at least 1 or 2 autograph signing videos up, if not more. It's one of those things where I probably have more recorded that I didn't get to uploading, but I know for sure I at least have the Kelly autograph signing, and there's Layla again. So if no others, at least those 2. Anyway, so fast forward to now. I'm finally following again, and I'm still behind. Pretty much for the past 2 or so months. I know I haven't been watching for 3 months because I didn't even realize it, until a little bit later. I was like, oh shit, I could be watching WWE again, Raw and SmackDown. Anyway, I've been watching or catching up on about 2 months worth of episodes of both Raw and SmackDown. And on both of those shows, I'm behind like 3 episodes. Yeah, like right now as I'm recording this, and it is what's today? Tuesday, June 27, I believe is the date. I have 3 episodes each of Raw and SmackDown. So that's where I'm at. I am behind, but I am up until 3 episodes ago. I'm pretty caught up for the past couple months. Anyway, so if I haven't mentioned it before, which I don't think I have here on YouTube, if you know me, I was all about the Divas. Which now it's no longer Divas. I don't know when they stopped calling it the Divas division, but as you can see behind there, the logo, it is now the women's division, which is probably what it was before they made it Divas. Anyway, Nia Jax, and I could ramble on more about just how my recent catching up, and who I'm liking these days and who I'm not, and all that. Maybe I'll save that for another video. Let me focus on this haul. So Nia Jax, she is one who has caught my attention as far as the women's division goes. She's not my most favorite right now, but she's probably among my top. I want to say, I'm not sure if on my top 3, if not top 3, at least top 5 for sure. But there is a good chance she's among my top 3, and I'll just go ahead and say it. My top right now: Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, and then it's a tough one between third place, between probably Nia Jax and Charlotte Flair. But anyway, so here's the thing, and sorry I'm rambling so much, but hey, if you follow me, you gotta be used to it by now, like it or not. It's what I do. I just can't help it. So anyway, I haven't collected WWE figures in a long time because I wasn't watching. Now that I'm watching, it's good and bad. It's good that it's like, cool, I can finally see stuff like this and pick it up and add to my collection. But it's bad because it's like I think about all the ones I have seen in both recent past and not so recent, like over the past couple of years, but even more recently, like I said, Alexa Bliss, she's my most favorite. I actually saw the Alexa Bliss figure. That was a couple months back while I was visiting San Diego, but I had no idea who she was at the time because I hadn't seen her on WWE yet. So that sucks, but moving forward, at least now. So anyway, first time in the line figure for Nia Jax. And I'm really impressed with the figure because, it's not often, especially for the female figures, that you really get like a brand new mold. And I'm pretty sure this is really a brand new mold because, she's got a very different body type than most of the other women in the WWE right now. But she is impressive. in the ring. She is just, you know, she is the definition of beast in the ring. Love seeing her in action. So anyway, rambling too much. Let me just make it quicker than Shinsuke Nakamura. This guy, I only saw him in action for the first time last night. I actually picked up this figure before I even saw him in action, because leading up to him actually seeing in-ring action, and keep in mind, I hadn't seen him previously on NXT or anything. They were just like building him up. He was making appearances and stuff like that, but hadn't really had a match yet. And I just found him really interesting and intriguing. And then finally saw him in action, and it's like, I can see what all the hype's about. Dude's pretty cool. So anyway, sorry again, I've rambled. This video's already like over 10 minutes, and I haven't even gotten halfway through the hauls. And then a couple other things at Walmart. Hot Wheels. This is one of those ride-ons vehicles, and this is Aisle Driver. This is the second deco that I've seen. I don't know if there's been more. I think the previous was red, I think. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the ride-ons. I don't know if I have all of them. I think I do. At least one version of each. But, some I think are really cool, and I like to have two in different colors, for like racing purposes or stuff like that. And, I do crack open all my Hot Wheels. Since something I'm showing you and it's going to get put into the collection like this. Nope, it's going to get cracked open. Anyway, what's so unique about this, though, I think it's still the only one. The only ride-on Hot Wheels car that actually comes with its own figure to ride on, because most of them, as you see there, like they have parts where little mini figures can attach, which Lego or Mega Bloks, whatever, but they never had their own unique figure, and I don't think there's any articulation on this guy, but still, that's pretty cool. I hope Hot Wheels does more like that. Anyway, moving on. Jada die-cast nano metal figs. These are new to me, and I thought it's really cool. I have a couple of the metals figures, but I'm like, how cool is that? Little teeny tiny nano versions. To give you an idea of the size, there. That gives you an idea of the size. Those are really cool, and it's $1 each, and they had a bunch of them. I'm going to want to collect those. So, there you have it. That's Walmart. Let me move on to Target. So, first up at Target, some more Hot Wheels. Let's see here. Okay, so this one is one of those ones that I almost overlooked it, because it's just, it's like, okay, it's a truck that, you can put a car on. But the name, caught my attention, the Embosser. So I'm like, oh, there's got to be more to this than just being like a trailer truck. And I looked on the back. Sure enough, it's called the Embosser because you can emboss paper with it. You slip a piece of paper in there, and you punch down on the ramp thingy. You put the paper in there, you punch down on the ramp, and it'll emboss, I'm assuming, like a Hot Wheels logo. Yeah, so I'm like, that's just cool. I love when they do really cool little gimmicks like that with the Hot Wheels cars. So, yeah, I had to get that one. And then some race day cars. So I found the Mazda RX-3. I actually grabbed 2 of these. The imports and stuff like that are always hot stuff. So this is one of the ones where one to open and one to save, maybe to sell or to trade at some point. But that is really cool. Definitely cracking one of these open, putting my collection in this. Oh, how sweet is that? It's the Acura NSX. And I keep being on the fence with these metal on metal Real Riders cars. They are just amazing. The details on them are amazing, especially with the Real Riders wheels, the real rubber. Oh, they look amazing. I keep being on the fence with just focusing on cars like these, you know, and skipping the mainline stuff because yeah, they're cool toys, but damn, they don't look as amazing as these. And yeah, they're pricier, $3-4, you know, or even like the super treasure hunt versions, which most of those are just like, yeah, cool as they are, I can't spend that money. But these, when you can find them, sometimes they're really hard to find. Sometimes like I don't find these, you know, the really good ones anyway. So there you have it. Now, just one more thing. Boom. Power Rangers. Now, I don't usually care for steelbooks. This might be my first like Blu-ray DVD that's a steelbook edition, and it's only because, again, I typically am gonna lean towards getting the Target exclusive, and the draw here for me, even if it wasn't a steelbook, which you know I really don't care that it's a steelbook edition, but it comes with a little graphic novel. I think it has a title actually there. Includes graphic novel Power Rangers Aftershock. So that's pretty cool. That's you know, and the fact that, you know, on release day for what, through the weekend or so, you know, it's less than full retail price. So this was like 19 something, which I think, you know, after the sale, the initial sales like 24.90 something. Anyway, this is one of those blind buys for me. I didn't see this in theaters. I don't get to go to the movies. But I just felt like this was going to be one that I would have to have in my collection regardless. And I just feel like, you know, being a Power Rangers fan, this one might be worth, you know, dropping that money to get. So, but if you've seen this, you know, if you're watching this, well, that's kind of dumb to say that. If you're watching this, because you... I'm not even gonna get into why that sounds so stupid. But anyway, if you've seen this, please comment below, you know, your thoughts on it. You know, whether you are a fan of the original Mighty Morphin or any other era Power Rangers. Let me know what you thought of this. I'd love to hear. I probably won't get to watch this immediately. I probably would, but hey, guess what? My PS3... I think my daughter, Summer, I hope it was at least another disc, but I think she put something in there and it's stuck in there. I can't get it to eject. So I'm like, maybe it was a disc and it was upside down or something, or for whatever reason it's not reading it, so it can't eject it. Or hopefully it's not some other foreign object that is going to be a real pain to try to get out. But if not for that, I probably might watch this tonight, like after I put Summer to sleep. But yeah, regardless, I'm excited to watch this. I thought it was pretty interesting. You know, I was pretty optimistic for it. You know, and I have heard a few people say it was pretty good. So yeah. Regardless, though, if you have seen this, please comment down below and let me know your thoughts, and I'd love to hear what you guys think. So anyway, there you guys have it. Holiday.